On 21st November 2024, Russia attacked Ukraine using Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, that is ICBM. This is a big news because in the entire history of the world, we had never seen any country using intercontinental ballistic missile against any other country. Countries possess this missile, but they never use it. Why? Because it is just to create fear in the minds of our enemies. The name intercontinental, that means it can travel from one continent to another. So let's say USA wants to attack India. So the continents are different. USA is in North American continent. India is in Asia. The distance is very far. So even if USA wants to attack, they cannot attack using a normal missile. They need a missile which can travel such a long distance. And that's why we make use of intercontinental ballistic missile. Its range is always more than 5,500 kilometers. This can go till, let's say, 16,000 also. Right now we are saying in the history nobody has ever used this. We have this weapon but we are not using it. Why? Because we just want that the other country should stay afraid, should have some deterrence and should not ever try to attack us. But right now Russia has changed the entire history by making use of this RS-26 Rubez, which is an intercontinental ballistic missile. Now, if you look at the history, the idea of intercontinental missiles goes back to World War II. At that time, Germany decided that they want to build some weapons or some missiles which can travel a long distance. So they started developing such missiles. At that time, they developed one rocket called V2 rocket. Now this was not exactly ICBM, but its range was very long. Later on, after World War II, the Cold War started between USA and USSR. And at that time, both countries started working on building intercontinental ballistic missile. So it was USSR who first built ICBM and its range was somewhere around 8,000 kilometers. After that, even USA built its intercontinental ballistic missile. After that, we see many other countries started building it. So right now, if you see, all those countries who have got nuclear weapons, they have intercontinental ballistic missile with them. There is only one exception and that is Pakistan. So just look at India. Even India has intercontinental ballistic missile in the form of Agni 5 missile. Right now we say that its range is more than 5,000 or more than 5,500, but the exact range is many a times predicted by foreigners as being more than what India is saying. So it's a secret, we don't know. Now the point is, the missile which Russia has used against Ukraine right now is not just intercontinental ballistic missile, but it is having an advanced technology inbuilt in it. That technology is named as MIRV technology. MIRV technology is very interesting. You see, normally when you are sending a ballistic missile like this, what do you have? You have one weapon, let's say one nuclear bomb you are putting or any other bomb. It's not necessary that you are putting only nuclear bomb. It can be conventional weapon, it can be biological weapon, it can be chemical weapon, anything. So in this missile, here you are putting your weapon or warhead. So usually you used to send only one warhead and one thing that used to attack on the enemy. Right now we have MIRV technology through which you can put multiple warheads in the same missile. So here you can see, and these multiple warheads can attack different locations altogether. So I'll give you an example. Let's say Russia is trying to attack Ukraine, and Ukraine is also having a kind of missile defense system. So if Russia attacks using a missile, then the missile defense system will get activated and that will also attack back, so that missile will be neutralized. Now what will happen? What this MIRV technology does is that it will attack using multiple warheads and multiple locations will be attacked at the same time. So even if you have any kind of system like S-400 missile defense system, it will get confused completely because so many different kinds of missiles are coming together and they are targeting different locations. So those systems will be neutralized and you will be going ahead with a very good attack against your enemy. And right now this is what Russia is doing. Now please understand, we said that this attack was done on Ukraine, but it was not necessary for Russia to go ahead with using intercontinental ballistic missile against Ukraine. This is a warning sign that Russia is very serious about any kind of support being provided to Ukraine by Europe or by USA, especially in terms of providing advanced weaponry to Ukraine. So we need to take this thing very seriously.